There we go. Now I'm seeing something. Alright, so I don't know what the problem was, but it appears that everything is working okay now. At least on my end. So we are doing unstable foundation. I need to take this diagnostic trailer to 3 research points. Hammer go. Well, I'm already halfway through my gas. Alright, that stage is complete. And let's see where the next one is. Way over here. So I need to get you turned around. Without flipping it. Without flipping it too badly. I thought I might be able to go through there, but now I'm thinking maybe not. Let's detach and try this another way. That's going out. Let's go with the front. And go down a little further because I need to go to there. Should stay there. I'm already down to 18 gallons of gas. They have got to do something to improve this truck's gas mileage. Alright, so I do have, where did I park it? Way over here. Yep, international. So let's jump into international and get up there and refuel this truck. I knew there was a reason I left it here. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Nope, I want to take that way. Okay. Yeah, that truck either needs a roof rack on top, a bigger tank, or better fuel mileage. Still got to deliver you, but I have to get the game to accept the trailer, the cabins first. If it won't accept cabins, I can't make that delivery. Left up here. It goes there. I've passed it. Come on, get some traction. Go into low high there, so to quit trying to shift gears. That's what's slowing me down. Still would like a manual transmission. And refuel. I better give it all the gas I've got. Because I can always send something else up here to refuel this one. Alright, so I am heading... Oh, I've got a truck up here. Action, I think it's got a fuel tanker on it. So heading that way, and there. Had an old Dodge Charger once that you could actually watch the fuel gauge dropping every time you drove it. It did not get very good gas mileage. Then again, gas was only like 75 cents a gallon. I really didn't mind. 20-gallon tank. It was so much fun to drive. I really didn't care about the gas mileage. But it got stolen. The person stole it, totaled it, and then set it on fire. It's a shame. All they had to do was bring it back to me, and I'd just been happy getting it back. I did not have a fuel tanker on it. I don't have to go down there, do I? Yep, I could go to the right. See how much fuel you have. Okay, rear frac has 22 gallons. That's enough to get the other two trucks back. Alright, so it appears I need to go down this way. Wow, 4 gallons a minute. Alright, so that's that one done. Where's the other? Way up here. So if I come down here and come back up that way, come back up where I can go to the right. I don't know which one will be shorter. Let's try that way. And I get back up top of the hill, top the fuel tanks off one more time. And that should get me over there. I need to go that way. Yeah, let's go ahead down here. Go around. And back up the hill. It's pretty lopsided, but I think if I steer carefully, should be all right. As I get bogged down. May not be a good tree. Here. So let's go to that one. You. Yeah, it's almost not worth driving this truck anymore. Fuel mileage is so bad. It's a shame because it's a really good truck. And I need to continue on up. Oh, parking brake. Letting that off might help. Frac into the Azov. I think that's all I'm going to be able to take out of it. I'm not going to be able to get it back down to the other truck. And let's look at our route. down this way. So down the bottom of the hill, come around here. I think through here. That is probably the best route. We'll find out. So with this mission completed, I have the one mission that delivering the consumables. I'm gonna have to try again. And I think I've got all of the contests completed. So I believe all I will have are a couple of contracts which require the cabins to be built and delivered. So I want to go and see if I can make a cabin and deliver it and see if it will accept it. Because I've got 2 cabins on the unloading area, but it wouldn't accept them. And those are 2 cabins that I had already built prior to the update to put the mods in. So I may have to build new cabins. I also brought them over from the other map, so that could be an issue too. Lines. Turn my headset down a little bit so I can hear myself talk. I think I can squeeze through there. Alright, so it took the trailer from me. I was kind of hoping it'd let me keep it. I could use the money from it. And I figure if I take the rest of the fuel out of the Action, I can pull it back, even though it doesn't have any fuel in it. Shouldn't be that hard. and then put a little bit of fuel in the lodestar and let it drive itself back since it's pretty good on gas. I don't think the Action can pull this truck if it's out of gas. It's asking a little too much from that one. So support the locals is the last task that I have to do. And I've already done it, but it won't accept it. So I think I'll just, like I said, take all the cargo off. And what I might do is just go around, take all the cargo off, and just set it next to it. Restart the mission, and then go put all the cargo back on the pedestals again. See if that'll fix it. And refuel. And we'll have to change trucks. Refrac 8. Puts me at 22, but I think that'll be enough. If I don't fool around. I was also thinking I've got the 4 on D, which isn't too far, but I think it's about out of fuel too. It's got a fuel tanker on it, and if I'm not mistaken, it was almost out the last time I used it. But I think the Kolob has a lot of gas in it. Oh, so how's the Impossible challenge coming? It was going okay until last night. I kind of got aggravated with it. kept getting stuck, and I was working. I got the Tega stuck really bad between some rocks, and had to take a couple of other trucks up there to finally pull it out, and then getting those trucks out was rough. And I ran out of gas in the Chevy, so I've got to take some fuel to it, and it just became a little bit of a pain in the butt, and I got a little aggravated with it. And I think a lot of that had to do with, as I said before, it was just a rough week last week with my daughter's move and all, and nothing seemed to go right with that, and I was still a little aggravated from it. But I'm okay today, and I will try some more of that day after tomorrow, because I'm not streaming tomorrow. And as I said, tomorrow's a really long day for me. It's about a 15-16 hour day, so I'm not going to get home till late. But we'll jump back into it. Was it Wednesday night? And see if I can't get a couple of those missions done, because that's where I'm at now. I've got one little section of road to do, and then I am starting to do missions, and then I will jump over here to Canada. I am not going to make it to the garage. So where? Yep. Not going to make it to the garage, but I'll make it over to the co-op. Maybe. If I get to the co-op, I can refuel. And it's going to be a while before what's your problem, cat? Before I'm ready to drive the co-op, so I'll just bring a fuel tanker up and refuel it. Co-op has the big trailer on the back. Oh, so you made it back to Alaska? Good. Yeah, I've been doing other things, and I haven't been playing as much of the Impossimander, because I'm kind of wanting to get this one done, because I am so close. And then I was doing a little bit of the Space Engineers on the side. Alright, can I steal some gas? Oh, you ass. Ooh, it's almost empty. That's okay. Like I said, I'm going to bring a tanker over here. My cat's bored and he's knocking stuff off my desk. Oh. I was reading the chat. Yeah, I'm close to finishing this one, and I really haven't even kept up with SnowRunner news. I don't know if the newest maps are even on the test server or not. Like I said, it's been real hectic the last about week and a half. After tomorrow, things will slacken down a little bit. But tomorrow I have to teach a class, 8 hours, and I've got to drive an hour to get there and an hour back. And when I get back, I have to jump on the computer and be a student in a class so that I can get certified to teach that new class. And they're telling me that's a 3, maybe even 4-hour class. So it's called a T3 class. It's a train the trainer how to train it. But my class is I have to be there a little bit longer because mine's called a T4 class, which means that I will get some extra stuff because I'm going to have to train trainers to train it. I don't know if that made sense. T3 is where you go through the class and you learn how to instruct it. At T4 is where you go through the class, not only learn how to instruct it, but you learn how to instruct or how to train other trainers to instruct it. So that's the one I've got to go through. Because I have 2 other trainers and I'm going to have to train them how to teach it. So we'll see how all that goes. And then after that, I've got a light week the rest of the week. And then a holiday. You to the garage. So I normally work on Sundays, but I'm going to take this coming Sunday off so I can get a nice holiday. Back to you. Cover you. And what I may do is I'm going to put a fuel tanker on this. I already have a fuel tanker for it. I just need to stick it on. It can go up there and refuel all those other trucks. I'll just park you over here. I will do that later. Right now, I want to do some cabins and see if it'll accept the cabins. And I need to move back to the garage. And I'm going to take you. So let's go build some cabins. Let me get that mission up. So Gold Horse Mining, so it's a factory main block. Track it. And I needed 10 cabins for the residential area. No, it's actually 2 cabins. For the residential area. And yes, and I've already got 2 cabins there. So I'm going to build a whole brand new cabin and put it up there, see if it accepts it. Because to the right it says cabins you need 10. But on the actual contract it says 2. So I put 2 cabins on it and it wouldn't accept. Still shows I need 2. So I think that's about all I have to do is the actual cabins for all of these missions. I may have one contract I still need some steel pipe for that I haven't made. And I think I need some concrete for that one also. Yeah, the cabin part is very interesting sometimes. They supposedly have it fixed, but I've had no luck with cabins since the update. So we'll see if my luck changes. Turn around. I should have enough here to build several cabins. Enough room for my landing loads. So, cargo containers, cabins, nope. Nope. There we go. So I'm going to craft one. So I have 2 in stock now. The other cabin that was there. Nope, no button. Come on. The other cabin was one that I brought over from the other map, so I'm not sure if it'll work or not. Try our landing legs. Nope. Have a little bit. That'll be enough. And crane mode. Now let's spin it around. It hit the crane and wouldn't go any further. And pack it up. Lower the crane, and we'll see if we can get it delivered. If I can't get it delivered, then there's no sense of making any more. And I haven't tried the other cabin missions on the other map because I'd already completed those to see if they were working. But when I completed those, they were working right. But that was before the update. And I don't know if you saw in the beginning of the video, but my Cat 770 mysteriously appeared in my garage. So I'm happy about that. Means I don't have to rebuy it. And actually, I think I'm gonna try it on the other side. But you can see I have 2 cabins in there, it's just not accepting them. Curious if that stuff moved out of the way or not. I'm not good enough. And I don't want to get caught on that leg. So we'll try it right here. Activate anchors. The old crane mode. Stuck. Now the other two I brought the forklift over and loaded them on there with the forklift. So this one I want to try the crane. Screwing with the camera. Okay, so lower it down just a hair. And I think the truck's up too high. Well, so let's put it back on here. And I have another crane nearby. Maybe I can slide it in there. Oh, yes I can. Turn it around, get the entire thing in the yellow area. Or most of it. Drop it, and let's look at our menu. So that was the main block. And it's still not working. Because it's not... Oh, I admit, yes it did. It gave me credit for 1. So if you look up there, cabin's 10. I now have 1 out of 10. So... let me go pick one of these up and set it back down and see if it gives me credit for 2. So picky on the placement. You just use P12 and a crane to deliver 3 cabins. Yeah, I can bring the P12 up here, and I may bring it up here, but I do have the Fleet Star sitting right down the road that I can try. So let's see if I can pick that one cabin up and move it. Because like I said, this is one of the cabins that I already had pre-made from the other map. Ah, gave me credit for 2. Alright, so I don't know why it wouldn't give me credit before. Maybe they have fixed it. So I'll go over and move this other one. And anchors. Crane mode. Lift a little higher. Nope, give me credit for that one, so further in there. Squiggle it around a little bit, and if that doesn't work, nope, so let's go get restore crane. Let's get a bigger crane. So like I said, the Fleet Star is just right down the road. Yep. And restore crane. Got plenty of gas. Take Wobbly Willie up there. Ouch. Hey, all the damage is fixed. If I remember right, this truck had some damage to the suspension when I brought it over there. Now it's got no damage. Because I meant to bring a truck down here to fix the suspension. I think the suspension was like half gone. Weird. I think they might have needed a little more testing with the missions before they release these maps, but I know they were under a lot of pressure. A lot of people complaining. I'd rather wait a little bit longer and make sure everything worked perfectly than get a map released and it has issues. So yeah, I did go and get all the cabins from Flooded. Well, not all of them. I still have 2 more in the cabin factory over on Flooded Foothills. I had brought these 2 up and it wouldn't accept them, so I left the other 2 over there that I'd already had constructed. Yeah, it's gonna be too close. That should be just about right. I can reach both of those. And I can put them in a little bit straighter, because if it says it needs 10, then I'm going to have to pack them in there. Okay, so that's fully. So now it's saying 3. Okay. So that one can actually go. With that. Leave enough room for another cabin there. Straight. And then I'll pick this cabin up and put next to it. Far. Okay, so that's 3. So I can put 2 more, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 there, 4 over there, and then 2 in the center. And that'll fit all 5. All right. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. That's what I want. So basically it has to be well inside the yellow to count. But they will count, yes. So it looks like they will count, and that'll work. So I have enough stuff to build. And I want to look at this mission again, because it says the main block only requires 2 cabins, but it appears it needs all 10. Reservoirs require 3 cabins, but if I track it, it says 15. And this one says 2 cabins, but if I track it, it says 10. So I'm going to have to get a lot more stuff and build a lot more cabins, because it looks like whatever once you track it, whatever it says, that's what you're going to need. And I don't know if I have enough stuff for all that. Let's change trucks and see what I actually do have. That wrong truck. Who's the driving? As of. Let's go down here and see what I do have. The cabins are no problem. The containers are no problem, because I can get those from the other map. I can take this truck over and I can haul back 3 cabins at a time because I have the flatbed trailer. It's just going to take a lot of trips. There are a couple of cabins I can get here, but they're kind of hard to get to. And if I can just get them from the other map and drag them across, why not do that? So I know I'm going to need to load up another cabin. And if this works, then when I come back down, I will bring the flatbed trailer so I can load up 3 cabins at a time. That's too close. So I have 5 cargo containers here. And 1 cabin, so that's 6 cabins. I have 7 wood. And nope, to craft one, I need 2 wood, so I'm going to need more wood, and I know where I can get the wood. So I have enough to finish that mission easily. Not there. Put it here. And I left myself enough room. I like that. And I didn't leave myself enough room. Thought there was enough room. Oh, there go more. There we go. That will be enough room. Plenty of room. Good. Let's try it that way. Down. And lift you up. And that should clear. Packet. Restore crane, and we're off. So I think the check it out. I think the forklift should be powerful enough that I can use that to put the cabins on and push them all the way to the other side. I don't know. I have to try it. But right now I want to test and see, well, if it accepted the other two that were already there, then it should accept this one. And because one of these cabins that was in the warehouse, or in the cabin construction area, I brought over from the other map. And unpack. We don't waste any fuel. And go in my crane mode. Look at that. And it should be able to spin the crane all the way around. Sometimes it has issues. Nope, it's not going to go all the way around. So spin it all the way around this way. Ooh, look at it, almost perfect. You will go like that. Butt up against those two. And that is, if I get the right one up here. Main block. And start tracking. And that is 4. Alright, so this will work. So I'll push those two. I'll get the forklift up here. I'll put another one right there on the edge. And then use the forklift to push all 3 of those all the way over to the other side. And then load another one there. Do the same thing for this one here in the center. Actually, let's go back in crane mode. I should have enough reach on this crane. Put that way over there. Oh. And I don't. I'll have to back the crane up to it. Get it out as far as I can get it. Stuck on something. There we go. It gives me enough room to put another one there and push that one on that way. And then with 4 here, 4 there, 2 in the center, I can put all of them in here. Now the problem is going to be getting 15 on one of these, because reservoirs, start tracking, yeah, 15 in the residential area here, and that's the same size as this one. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to get 5 more in here than I have in these. That should be interesting. I think I'll work on that one next since it's right across the road. But I'm going to do that in the next episode, because are you making new cabins for each mission for hardcore? Yes, yes. Every mission has new cabins. I'm not putting cabins in one location like these 10 that'll go here. I will not put them there and then take them out and move them down here. That would be cheating. So yeah, once all of these are accepted, then they will stay there, which is what I did on the other map also. Even though I could have used the same 2 cabins over and over again, I did not. Now on the other map, there was one that needed 2 different missions. I had to take 4 cabins over, 2 cabins for each mission, and I've got 2 cabins sitting on there, but the other 2 are sitting next to it, because it accepted the 2 cabins I already had on there as completing the second mission. So I went ahead and took 2 other cabins over and put them there so they all have the right amount of cabins at the loading area, at the unloading zone. Alright, but I am done for tonight because it is a very early morning for me in the morning. And as I said, I will not be streaming tomorrow because it's going to be a very late night by the time I get home. But I will be streaming Wednesday night, and we're going to do some Impossibandra. And I might do this one. I may go ahead and get everything over here and make the cabins and have them sitting in the cabin construction area, our cabin construction site, so we can do the delivery, because it's going to be a lot of shuttling from the other map, and after once or twice of doing that, it'd get pretty boring. So anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next episode. So until then, have a good one.